Hi, Ollie wants to lead today's conversation. So I'm here with Ollie. I am Jen Letter, communication strategist, and I help my clients communicate with clarity, creativity, and impact. And I am talking today about how to talk to powerful people, right? What do the power players in the room want from you when you are in a room, the room where it happens, as Hamilton might say, because it's 2013 and I like to reference relevant media. Um, when you're in the room with the decision makers, what are they looking for? How do you talk to the power players? And what do they want? They want your clarity. They want your perspective. They want your opinion. They are not looking for, oh, well, over the last couple years, some of the trends that I've seen, stop. You do not need to disclaim your perspective. You do not need to share all of the data that you have researched that has brought you to this area of expertise and what you are about to share with them. Just share it, right? Having clarity, having confidence, speaking like you know what you're talking about because you do. You know, everyone's out here making it up as we go along. The more rooms I'm in with the more successful people, the more I realize you really just pretended like you knew what you were doing until you knew what you were doing. And people respond to confidence because people are looking for the leader in the room. And if you're in a room and you don't see a leader, now's your chance. But if you're in a room and you do see a leader or maybe several leaders, they are looking for you to match that energy and to come in with clarity and confidence and your perspective, that the way that you speak about it, that energy alone will tell them you've done the research. Okay, if they want to dig into the why, you can go there. But when you start with that and you don't just drive directly to your opinion, directly to what it is you would advocate for them to do, you start to confuse their mind because now they're like, okay, am I supposed to follow this thread? Am I listening to this data point? Like, why are we here? Why are you talking? And a confused mind says no. So when you are in a room with powerful people, the way to talk to them is directly, with confidence. Slow down, take up space. If they have questions, sure, let's dive in. But in my experience, they would rather you be wrong confidently than right and meandering to like, oh, well, we could try this. And in the past, I've seen that this is successful. If they're asking, hey, what time should we post this video? And you're like, well, there's different ways to approach it. No. I'm asking you how we should approach it. Right? You just say Tuesday at 11. Done. Because they don't want to have to make the decision based on all of the things that you are laying out. Why are you in the room then? I thought you were the expert on this. So speak from your expertise. Speak with confidence, like you know what you're talking about, because you do. That's it for today. I've been kind of on a soapbox when it comes to having a strong perspective and sharing it, because that is what people resonate with, right? That is what people will turn to you for, because your perspective ultimately is showcasing how you connect the dots, right? We shape our perspective through the way that we have seen the world, right? The things, the information we have learned, the knowledge we have collected, the experiences we have had, all of that comes together to form your perspective. And when you speak from that, first of all, no one else has it. No one else has your exact perspective because no one else has walked your exact path. So that innately is yours and valuable. But it is also the thing that will make people say, oh, I've never looked at it that way. And people love to spend time around confident, creative people who speak with so much clarity that it makes them go, oh, interesting. That's one way to look at it. And now you are helping them think differently without telling them how to think. Simply laying out, here's how I see it, here's what I would do. And if you want to get into how, if you want me to show my work and show you all of the steps of how I got there, I can do that. But do you need that information? Or did you just want my expertise so I can get you from A to B faster? That's what most people are looking for, especially the powerful people in a room. They really value time and efficiency. And just being able to trust that the information that's being given, let's follow it. Let's do it. If it's wrong, we'll deal with that later. Okay, that's it. Let me know what you think about this. How do you talk to powerful people? When you're in a room with people that, maybe, I don't know, maybe you're intimidated by the successes that they've had. Maybe, you look up to them, maybe whatever. When you are in that scenario, do you find yourself getting smaller, filled with doubt, imposter syndrome? Or do you use that as a chance to expand, speak on what you know, speak on it with confidence, and just let it land? Trust it will land with the right people. And the people that it doesn't land with, fine. But even if what you say doesn't land, how you say it will stay with them. Oh yeah, she had some pretty strong takes. I didn't necessarily agree with what she was saying, but like, your energy resonates. All right. I'll be back tomorrow. I am Jen Lederer. Let me know your take on my take. I want to know your perspective. See you tomorrow.